what's up? Ow! The way you make me feel. Alright, let's not make this last any longer than it has to. Every single one of you is disappointed to find that I'm in fact not dead. I simply decided not to upload for almost a year, and I'm still good and well, as far as I know. Very unfortunate stuff. Yes, though, we're doing the Megatech DLC. See that? Megatech DLC. Owned. I own that thing. And, well, you know, I don't actually know very much about the Megatech DLC. I know the very basics. The very basics. Haven't fooled with it even some, because I haven't really touched Astroneer much since I stopped uploading almost a year ago. Darn shame, isn't it? Darn shame. Anyways, we're gonna get started right now, because why would we wait to get started when we could just not do that? Great commentary as usual whenever I'm launching a new save, because I have to pass the time till the shuttle lands, or I could just cut ahead in the video. But I'm not gonna do that. Let me take a drink of my tea while things are awkward and silent. That's pretty good. Ha! Alright, so my understanding of it, which is very small by the way, you need to understand that I am one of those lazy people, right? With this series, I'm wanting to upload every weekday, which means I simply did not do my homework. Unfortunate for everyone indeed, but fear not, my children, I have 1,200 hours in this game. That's a big time flex until someone in the comments tells me about how they had more than I have. Good for you! Guess what? I'm gonna figure this out as I go. We're all gonna figure it out together. Maybe that'll make it less confusing for some of you, but let's be frank, it'll probably only make it worse. Also, don't mind this. Apparently, I did actually purchase and download the Glitch Walkers update DLC. I didn't know I did until I looked the other day, so whoops, never made a series on that one. Unfortunate, could have made a lot of money. That has nothing to do with anything. We're gonna ignore that though, alright? We're gonna ignore that. We're just gonna get our base set up here a little bit, and I'll get back with you when I've done some of that. Boom, boom, boom. Small printer. Yeah, I said I'd be back whenever I did a little base setting up. Looks like I'm already back then, huh? Pretty interesting how I forgot that this game's easy right there. The thing is, though, this is going to be a pretty traditional start, though I am very fast with the traditional start because, as I said before, I'm probably the greatest ever. But hey, that's fine. You know we can't all be as good as me. I don't really know what I'm talking about anymore. I'll stop for a little bit. I'll come back in a minute. I just need time to sit by myself. Oh yeah, that's right. I started a thought earlier and I didn't finish it, which for those of you who are new around here, that's kind of just what we do. And by we, I mean me. I don't finish thoughts ever because I'm unable to do so. I think I just did it again. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, that's right. To my understanding, which is pretty small, it's going to be, basically the DLC stuff is going to begin with some quests, which means I have to cut through the default quests. But again, as I bragged earlier, no big deal when you're as phenomenal as me. How do I close this? I haven't played in a while. This is...
Shoot, I'm about to hit that Gangnam Style. I'm about to hit that Gangnam Style. I'm about to hit that
Anyways, more me talking business, which is pretty rare because I usually don't get around to saying anything of substance ever. I do want to upload 5 times a week. That's what I want. It's what I need. And so, I'm probably not going to edit these too much, but you never know with me. It's probably going to end up being what it usually is, where some of them are edited well and some of them are pretty much not edited at all. That's just how I live my life in this life. When I'm trying to upload more frequently, because upload more frequently is rarer than gold on this channel. I do want to upload 5 times a week. And so, we're just going to see how that ends up working out with regard to style. I think I've done this before. I think I did it last time I did a series on this game, but it was weird and hard and difficult. And eventually I fell short, because fall short is what I do. Now then, let me remember what I'm supposed to do next, because I don't know how to play this game. Okay. I think I've got it, sort of. It's not going to be pretty enough to leave in the video, though. So I'm going to cut it out. Well, so much for my Megatech DLC series. So far, it's just me sucking at the traditional walks of life. I mean, I don't even know how far we are into this video yet, and I've done quite literally nothing of substance. I mean, it could not be pointed out what of substance I have done. It's happening, you mother frickers. I'm sorry about the language. I need to get a hold of that tongue of mine. Project Pseudobase initiated. I am in fact going to my large platform B, which I had to spend 500 bytes. Dawns on me, I want this video to at least be loosely related to Megatech, so I would like to say, you know, while we're in here, that there are some things I've seen in the, whatever the frick this thing's called, this right here, this, that I don't recognize. This is one of them. This is probably part of Megatech, but I've been gone for so long. Who freaking knows? For all I know, this is old news. This is some kind of space shuttle, it seems, and it says mission completion award. I'm gonna assume this is related to Megatech, so don't know what this thing does. Then there's this thing, DOS Construction Acre, a deployable megastructure construction kit. That's definitely related, and it sounds pivotal. Am I right? That sounds like it does some big stuff. Man, I wish I had more to say about that than that. But I mean, come on. Surely you could concur. Project Pseudobase complete. Now I have my first resemblance of a structure. I don't know. This is it's coming together nicely, I think. And so the next step, unfortunately, is I have to go into the caves. And the reason that's unfortunate is I really don't guess it is unfortunate now that I think about it. Man, you gotta love the little Thanksgiving wrapped tethers as we're going down to the cave here. I'm gonna go get something to eat. All right, I'm back, and I made my thing too steep here, which means we're gonna slide every time I try to walk down. There's just no solution to that other than to fix it, but I won't, and so we'll try to see if I can live with that long term. Probably I cannot, but we have a more sustainable ramp here, made by nature itself. We're gonna take it on down here. Now then, I gotta remember what it is I'm in the caves for, because yes, I'm actually that bad at the game now. I don't really remember why I should be in here. I do know that I want a bunch of bites, and typically I run around and I get it with these. Today though, I'm feeling unorthodox, so I'm going to get a bunch of the research items instead of the samples, even though I'm pretty sure I've empirically established long ago that this is slower, not by much, but certainly slower. I'm still going to do it. So I am going to be that guy, that freaking, that what one might refer to as a suck bag, right? I don't think anyone uses that terminology but me, and really it's just not necessary. Look, I'm going to do a bunch of small generators for now. I know that that's, it's kind of lame, but I'll fix it later, alright? We'll do something cool in the future. Right now, I'm just trying to get alive. For me. Got a lot more bites now, though, and it's only going to get better in this life, because I'm going to keep doing it. Yeah, not worth... I shouldn't have said anything. Look at me going full steam ahead. You know, I must say, it is unfortunate that before we can get Megatech, we got to get a bunch of bites, but I'm doing a fantastic job. Look at me, 2200 and climbing. My back hurts. Alright, well now that I've got almost 3,000 bites, if I do say so myself, I'm going to start unlocking some of the basics. The smelting furnace, the soil centrifuge. I'm not being careful here. I don't remember what you can unlock with quests, so maybe one of these could have been unlocked with quests. I don't care anymore. I'm filthy rich. And one thing I am unfortunately contemplating, well this isn't really unfortunate, is unlocking the auto arm so that I can get the tapper as well. Just automate my power soon. Unless they nerfed that, which they should. They really need to nerf the tapper if it hasn't been nerfed already. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I could actually get something highly productive done in this first video if I automate my power already. That's some high tier gameplay. You'll only find that in the world. Alright, I'm gonna do a 4 small generator system here. 4 small generators sounds like quite a bit of power to me, because it is quite a bit of power to me. Finally, I'm getting my tapper crafted. Now, I'm not gonna have the auto arm that moves the organic crafted yet, but I don't have to go after the organic manually anymore. And so, doubt one tree. It's gonna do the trick, honestly. So, might have to get another one. Doesn't matter. I'll solve that when that needs to happen. Anyways, while we're sitting here doing nothing together, I would like to complain that Games for Life has destroyed me in monthly views because I don't upload anymore. I've dropped down to 32,000 views a month. Look at him. He gets 200,000. Oh, I gotta bring justice back to the channel. He gets more subscribers too, by the way. I'm getting destroyed. According to vidIQ here, I'm no longer the man I used to be. Do not worry. I'm not worried. Hope I didn't sound worried. Alright, we're gonna fix this. I'm uploading again, alright? We're gonna get so many views per month. A big amount of views per month. Uploading 5 times a day. Views per month. That wasn't coherent. Well, I guess we can just continue now style, because I actually have the auto arm. I'm running out of things to say, which is unusual for me. I'm just tired, you know what I'm saying? I work for that kind of thing. But I'm gonna need more tree. Oh, it only gave me 1 seed. Well, I'll be back. And before some nerd goes down in the comments like, hey, why don't you put 2 tappers on 1 tree? Because if you put 2 tappers on a tree, they each go half as fast. If you put 3 tappers on a tree, they all go slower.
Rice.
Time to get down to business. Well, I said that for no reason. Nothing's really happening yet, so I'll cut the video again till when something is. It is my hope that 2 tappers can keep up with 4 generators. I forgot how the math on this works, even though I used to know, because every useful skill I had in this game with regard to making videos in a sustainable span of time is gone. But if we get a automated power source in the first episode of this video, I'll call that a job well done. Yes, I will. You already know I will. That's what you know about me. Anyways, this is 8 units of power a second between all these, by the way, which is 2 RTGs equivalent, straight out the gate. They need to nerf this thing, and you're probably upset that I'm still complaining about that, but the thing is, you're just gonna have to be, right? But on the same hand, I'm going to also use it, right? I'm not just gonna not use it. You know, this is power's power. Need power to live in this life anyways. I'm gonna get started on making that happen, and we're gonna be looking luxurious here. It's times like this that I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm not even gonna try to remember. We'll just let's move on with our lives together. Let's get started on the quest of automating our power. And just like that, I have sold my soul to Big Organic, so that we may have automated power for the rest of our lives. Beautiful. What a beautiful time. Look at my little battery charging up. I want to be honest with you. This is spontaneous because I was thinking maybe I would do a little bit more, and I could, but I'm not. Look, all right? I wasn't born Michael Jackson. That intro took like 6 hours to make, and I have a full-time job. I work for a living. I'm tired. So, this is the end of this video, is what I'm trying to say. I hope I conveyed that as calmly as possible to you. And, yeah, I'll try to upload 5 times a week, you know, every weekday. But you know what I am. If you've been watching this channel for too long, you know what I am. So it may happen, it may not. But I truly believe in my heart that I can pull it off this time. I did with the last series until the last, like, 4 episodes. Then I started uploading 3 times a week because I'm a little slimeball sneak. I was going to come up with an insult. I wasn't fast enough. I'll see you in the next one.